Welcome back, everyone. In this week's video, I'll be talking about a couple different ways that you can save money when keeping reptiles. I'll be breaking it up into different categories, including enclosures, substrate, hideouts, decorations, and more. Let's get straight into it. Now, the cheapest enclosure would be something like this bin. Although you can house your animals in bins like this, it doesn't look nice. I prefer to use glass enclosures with my animals, but sometimes they can get kind of expensive. Well, there are a couple different ways that you can save money when buying glass enclosures. Now, the first thing is, do not buy from Amazon. For whatever reason, Amazon doubles the price of the tank. The other thing is, don't buy the tanks with the slide-in lids. Those are also going to be double the price. What you should do is go to your local pet store during the $1 per gallon sales. Today I walked into the pet store and bought 3 different enclosures for only $60. The enclosures didn't come with the lid, but you can just buy that on Amazon separately. I got a 20-gallon, I'm joking, I'm not going to do it. I bought 1 20-gallon high and 2 20-gallon longs. As you may know, Reptile branded hides can be a little pricey. They are very nice though, they're textured and they look pretty good in the enclosure. If you don't want to go with one of these naturalistic hides, there are a couple different options. Something you could do is take one of these takeout containers, take off the clear side, and then turn it into this. Another option would be one of these Pangea reptile hides. These are cheaper than the naturalistic ones and they are very sturdy. They sell them in a lot of different sizes, so you can use this for many different animals. My favorite ones to use are the naturalistic ones just because they look good, but these other hides would work as well. When buying your substrate, let's say you're buying Eco Earth, don't buy it in bags. Instead, buy it in blocks. Here I have a set of 3 blocks. Well, what used to be 3 blocks, I already used up one of them. This pack of 3 Eco Earth blocks was $7. One of these blocks, when expanded, is way more substrate than what is in those bags. Those bags are between $15 and $20. Again, you don't want to buy off of Amazon. They have it overpriced there. It's $14 for this 3-pack of bricks. Buy this from your local pet store. These aren't very hard to prepare. All you gotta do is just throw them in a bin like this and then pour water into it and it will soak it up pretty quickly and break apart. This isn't even a full brick of Eco Earth. This is much less than a brick. This is, I think, half of a brick, actually. As you can see, it expands to tons and tons of substrate. If you're using sand, don't go with Reptile branded sand. Reptile branded sand, like most other Reptile branded stuff, is overpriced. You can find 40-pound bags of sand for $5 at your local hardware store. As you may know, reptile lighting is not cheap. If you have a species that requires UVB, it's even less cheap. There is a cheaper and more energy efficient way to heat your reptiles. And I know I've mentioned them before, but that would be the halogen mini domes. As you can see, these fixtures are much smaller than the normal reptile fixtures, and they use less energy. In here I have a 25-watt halogen bulb. It's going to save you electricity because it's 50 watts less, and it's going to do a better job keeping the basking spot warm. Alright, now let's talk prices. These fixtures are $20, the other ones are $30. The bulbs for this, you don't have to use the Zilla branded ones. I believe it's $10 per bulb when you buy from Zilla. If you buy from a different brand on Amazon, it's going to be $1 per bulb. The correct type of bulb for these is going to be called G9. I made the mistake of buying the smaller size and then it just didn't fit when they arrived, so I had to order a new one, but that's why you have to buy the G9 type. Alright, the other fixtures, the dome lamps or whatever you call them, the bulbs for those are going to be around $14. You can find a cheaper way for this. You can go to a hardware store and buy like a floodlight for $5, but the bulbs for these are going to be cheaper at $1 per piece. When you go to the pet store to buy some enclosure decorations, you see the price tag. pretty expensive. Like every other category, there's a way around that. I don't know how I came across this, but I think I was just searching on Amazon. I was like, fake plants decorations or something like that. And then it came up with a ton of results. I was looking through them, and then I saw this pack of like 15 or 20 or something different plants, and it was like $16. I mean, the decorations look kind of cool on there. Some of them I didn't really like, but I decided to buy it. So now I have these decorations. I have them in some of my enclosures. I have it in the alligator lizards enclosure. I have it in the Peter's banded skink enclosure. There's like a couple different ones in there from this thing. And then, oh, I have a couple in the morning geckos enclosure too. Alright, so this flower thing, it is awful. I do not like it. This one, don't really like it. Alright, this flower, I like this flower. I use this in the morning geckos enclosure. There's like 2 of each of these things in here. So yeah, I like this flower. It's pretty good. All of these things are pretty sturdy, just some of them don't look real. And then I have not seen this one yet. I did not know this was in here. No, I like this one. Wow. I'll have to figure out an enclosure to put that in. So you can buy decorations not from the pet store. I mean, they may not look as nice. I like these, but some of them I don't like. It's just cheaper because like I was paying for one item and it was like $20, and this whole thing is under $20. But I really love the things from the pet store. They look really good. I just can't buy that many decorations for all those enclosures, or else it'd get too expensive. Oh, by the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I just like the products. You probably could tell I wasn't sponsored because it's kind of a small channel, but I'm going to try to link this in the description, these decorations. But I honestly, like, I don't know where the link is anymore. Thank you all for watching today's video. I really appreciate the support. I see the people coming back on every video and commenting. I know who you are. I see you. Oh, and thank you for 300 subscribers. We hit that like 2 weeks ago, I think. Thank you guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and comment below, and I will see you guys next week.